everyone, and welcome back to Fallout 4. I did have a work function last night that I had to go to. I didn't want to go back to work. I'm actually very mad about it. So essentially what happened is, since we're having our conference, we're not going to work at the regular times. So they said, oh yeah, since you're not working 40 hours a week, you have to go to an after hours event. I did not want to. Why are you not loading? Sorry. We have to wait for the screen to catch up. What is my boss saying? Okay. I was gonna say watch. The moment I click off of it, it's gonna pop up. And it did! Okay. Select character, arrows. There we go. I think we were about to do MacCready's quest, which means leaving Nuka World and then coming back. Oh, it's just explosions. I love it. I love it. Okay. We're going to turn on that music. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Okay, I am not assigning... So I'm gonna, figure out all of them first. And then I'm going to clear out each one of the parks and then assign the gangs. Let's see. Grand Tour. Okay, so that's just securing all of them. Okay, so yes, we're doing the long road ahead. We are going to Med Tek research with Mr. MacCready, my husband. I love him. Okay, so we need to go... Where's that? Oh, the bottling plant. Okay, let's go back to the Commonwealth. So we'll take care of that, which I think is his last bit of his quest. Or maybe there's one more bit after that. Okay, where is Med Tek? I'm actually really surprised they didn't mark it on the map. That's Medford. Where's Med Tek? Greater Mass. It is one of these. Milton General Hospital. Mass Bay. Where is Med Tek? That's Kendall. Sandy Cove. Person State. I know it's around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Okay, where? Am I gonna have to look it up in the book? I think I'm gonna have to look it up in the book. Because it should be one of the medical signs. But either I haven't found it, or that's not its symbol, which is entirely possible. Concord. Super Duper Mart, Grey Garden, ArcJet. And I have his quest selected. Where is Med Tek? Okay. So I have the Vault Dweller Survival Guide. So I'm gonna check there. Okay, let's see. Location. Okay, those are magazines? Okay, there we go. There's all the locations. Military installation. Med. Med Tek
Incoming
research.
ad break.
Okay, so it's page 288. Show me where you are on the map. Okay, 288. Med Tek research is in District 224? Where's the district's map? Commonwealth. Okay, so District 2. Let's say 224? Yep, 224 is Med Tek research. Okay, so let's see if I can do this one-handed. Okay, so District 2. The heck? District 2, 24. What's near that? Okay, District 2, Med Tek research, Malden Middle School, Slocum's Joe, Malden Center. That's County Crossing. This map, the map in the book is actually divided. Oh, wait. It's divided by roadways. Okay. So here's the water line. So it should be... Okay, what is... Okay. So here is... Kind of. So it's like... Oh my gosh, it's right freaking there. Okay. Found it! I swear I checked that one. Or at least I thought I did. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we're actually going to set a marker there because I want to walk it. I find it's much more interesting when you play the game and you're like actually walking around versus fast traveling. So we're gonna give it a try. If it's taking like way too long or we keep encountering way too many random encounters, then we'll just fast travel, but for now we're gonna have a little fun. I wish my coworkers would stop texting me. It's one of those, I'm like, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, we don't all need to respond to the text from our boss. She literally just told us that we need to be at the convention center at 7:45. I was like, okay. What is that light? See, this is how I get myself in trouble. Oh, it's just a rad stag. Oh, it is not just a rad stag. Oh boy. Oh boy. See, this is how I keep getting myself in trouble. What is that? 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 See, this is how I keep getting myself in trouble. I'm like, oh, shiny light. What is that? They deliberately do that to lure you in. Dead Brahmin. Oh, look, dead people. It's a Brahmin skull. Yeah, 2 dead people. Nice. I really need to, like, control my curiosity. That looks like super mutant territory. Okay, so that's the old church. Okay. And that's definitely gunners up there. Isn't there an outpost or something like right there? I think it's the Sunshine Trading's co-op.
Who's there?
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
It's a me! Alright. So long as they're up there and not coming down, we should be fine.
You are really pissing me off.
Yeah. They're up there. I'm just gonna keep walking underneath the bridge. Okay, there we go. We are clear. Oh, that's got a behemoth there. Yep, there he is. Carhenge over there. So yeah, it's called Carhenge because it looks like Stonehenge, made out of cars. Except, like I said, there's
Safety
behemoth.
off. I think we have company. Playtime's over!
Oh boy, oh jeez. Okay, oh, I forgot plasma weapons don't really work. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's how you get a concussion. Oh. Alrighty then. Whew. Well, let's go check out Carhenge. See, I'm already distracted. No matter how much I try, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be good this time. Nope. No, I will not. I was gonna say, I have a lot of those. I forgot that I put those in the favorites. Yeah. See, look at that. Carhenge. Doo-doo-doo. And yeah, there's always a behemoth. Duct tape. Raider armor.
I'm hungry.
You would assume that they would have, like, better loot for, you know, pissing off a behemoth, but, I mean... They're just greedy. It's fine. I think that's more gunners. Just turn off my light. More glowy lights! Except that's just glowing fungus, so... We're fine.
What?
Oh. I jumped and alerted them. Doo-doo-doo. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. So, in our conference, they were talking about... Oh, there's babies? No, MacCready. Honey, come on. We're not fighting the deer. They were talking about, like, relaxation techniques and, like, how to get better sleep. And so at one point we're sitting there and we're going through, like, you know, how to get your best sleep and how to do this and how to do this. And we're going through breathing exercises and I completely fell asleep. Like, I wouldn't say completely. I was, like, mostly asleep. It got to the point where the presenter, I was trying desperately to listen, but her voice just started, like, it turned to pretty much just white noise. And I was like, oh no, I was like, I'm almost asleep. And when I opened my eyes, I saw my boss try to take a picture of me. And she's like, oh man, I almost got a picture of you. I was like, gosh dang it. I was like, I was just doing my breathing exercises. It's not my fault I fell asleep. I just understood the assignment a little too well. So yeah. Although, I did have a couple good points for, scored a couple nice points on, you know, what affects your sleep and what doesn't, because I don't drink caffeine and I don't snooze my alarm.
Welcome Highlanders
Hello, Eris. How are
1743.
you? How you doing? There were no votes, so I decided that I was going to go play Fallout. It's like, it's been a little while. So, funniest story. The cruise ship that I was on was called Quantum of the Seas. And so every time I looked at the ship, because if it was at night, the color of the ship name was like this bright neon blue. So of course I'm like Nuka-Cola Quantum. Oh, that's always nice when it's like natural rain, because I fall asleep to a sound machine that plays rain sounds. But I'm like, when it's all like natural, like, it's so nice. Who is this dude? I'm curious. I might end up in a shootout, but I'm curious. Who are you? Just a fisherman. Okay. Okay. Go about your day. These are a thing. That's a thing. I know what that is. I don't want to go there. Because I always end up picking the worst options. I was like, I know what that thing is. Of course, there's Mirelurks, so I'm gonna have to get closer over here. Yeah, that's Covenant over there, and anybody who knows anything about Covenant knows it's just bad news bears. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, but yeah, I'm so sleepy. Like, okay, and so they had the lady talking about sleep present right after lunch. So we're already, like, kind of sleepy, and then I was getting a little cold, so I put on my sweater, so I'm warm. I'm full. I'm already sleepy. Have you been... Are you talking about Covenant? Have you been there? Have you been there? It's weird. That's a gunner. I think that'll come in later. I think that's once you do the quest. I think that's where the note will be. That place is crazy. like I'm sorry, but it be crazy. But also, like, as I'm replaying, I'm remembering how I felt the first time I played this game, and there were certain things that, like, really kind of shocked me. And, like, I was feeling all sorts of different ways. Oh my gosh, like, what? Why so difficult to shoot? Oh, ow. I'm being hit from, like, multiple different directions by these stupid bugs! Because I keep forgetting that they're there. Oh, come on. Don't you dare run from me. Oh my gosh, the accuracy of this thing is like the worst. There we go.
Are you serious?
Oh, the plasma rifle? See, and I've never played Fallout 2. I should. To get the full, like, well-rounded experience. But I've never played it. I know that certain weapons in, like, the Creation Club came from other games. Like, I think the Tesla rifle came from a different one of the games. What is that? That's Super Mutant territory. I think that's the West Everett Estates? What is that? What am I in front of? Yep, it is the West Everett Estates. I don't normally use plasma weapons. That one, I think, was just because I didn't have the weapon that I would normally use. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Except I'm going to be stubborn and try to take out all of them with a freaking knife. That was strangely easy. No, oh. I don't know if I did something. Did I get... Oh. wrong thing. Perk chart. I took a perk in strength, I think, last time. Blacksmith. Is that my cat trying to break in? What did I do? Because I don't think I took... that's... Yeah, no, I didn't take anything besides a point in strength, but now I seem to be, like, much better with the knife. Okay, so this is Med Tek, so we're
Med
gonna
Tek
go
research.
through here.
I hope Sinclair's information pays off.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the music real quick, because we're gonna go through his quest line, and I want to hear his
Let's head
dialogue.
inside and grab that.
Oh boy, oh boy. Boy, howdy. Okay.
That looked like it hurt.
And it fell down. I will take that. Okay. What is that noise? No, that is the cats. That is the cats. Get a bean! No! What do you want? What? You just wanted to be in here so you could yell at me? She said, yeah, Mom. Now, Fallout Tactics, I've heard a little bit about it. What is it? Oh, and there's an Artemis. Hi, babies. Okay, if you are not yet in combat, increase stats accuracy but costs more AP. Nah. Not worth it. What is in my inventory? It's probably the 43 frag grenades that I have. Pulse grenades. Oh, and I have the Tesla rifle. Or the Tesla cannon. Okay, so I have pieces that I shouldn't be carrying. No, I don't. I have no idea what it is. Like, in Oxhorn episodes that I've watched about, like, the lore and whatnot of Fallout, like, I've heard a bit about Tactics. Doesn't it have... I think Tactics, doesn't it have to do with the Brotherhood of Steel, I want to say? I don't know. I could also just be being confused.
Let's find that executive terminal. Sinclair said that's the only way we can override the facility's lockdown.
So, this is interesting. Normally, most things in Fallout are very, like, there's a purpose behind them. But, them using the name Sinclair. Sinclair is the owner of the Sierra Madre in Fallout New Vegas, the DLC Dead Money. So I'm like, every time I hear them, like, use a name, I'm like, is there a connection? Oh, yay.
Oh, damn dust is going right up my nose.
MacCready, you good, babe? Oh. Okay, okay. Guess that makes sense. Okay, what are this? So now I'm... Okay, door here. What is it with science people and mentats? Like, come on. Because what do mentats actually do? I think they affect intelligence? Mentats. +2 intelligence, +2 perception. Okay. That makes more sense why the scientists are obsessed with mentats. I think that's what,
Cleaning robot take the day off.
oh,
or
what's his
something?
name? Dr. Mobius in the Old World Blues DLC. I think he was obsessed with mentats. Except it's interesting because the drugs actually change qualities
Come on, just leave it.
depending on the games. MacCready, don't tell me what I can pick up and what I can't.
I'm hungry.
Ah. Let's see. Security alerts. Access denied. Okay, so decontamination arch is not a thing right now. So I think we're going to have to go with the elevator. Nope, the elevator's not functioning. Okay. Okay, that was a locked door. I don't think you're actually an entrance up. No. Nope and nope and nope, can't do that. Okay, that's just a shower. That's just a shower. Okay, that's just a bathroom. Okay, so I think okay, so now we're coming down the hallway. I love when MacCready does that. He's like, like the ghouls. Oh, MacCready. Just another reason I love him. He's hilarious. Because, okay, so the Brotherhood of Steel in the earlier games, they're not really like the knights in shining armor. Like, I feel like from what I've heard, they actually have a pretty poor reputation in the early games. They're very combative. Is this true?
Shh. I swear I heard something.
Like, and even in this one, like, I don't care much for the Brotherhood of Steel.
Give up already.
Because I know in,
Find him. Find him.
was it New Vegas? Oh, too far. In New Vegas, the factions are, oh gosh, is it that one? Because I think one of the like groups of the Brotherhood of Steel, like you can't promote from, like you can't bring in new people. You have to, pretty much they are their own like race of the Brotherhood of Steel. Like you can't be with people who aren't in the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, the Brotherhood of Steel it comes off as extremely selfish. Because they want to hoard technology. That's, I feel, kind of what Maxon does too. But also, Maxon takes it to the point where he wants to, like, genocide all of the synths, because he's like, no, these are abominations of technology. And honestly, I think that's very wrong of him. He sees them as nothing more than machines that are technology gone awry, and he just, like, wants to end all of them. I'm like, but you're neglecting the fact that they were given, like, they are sentient. They're not just robots. Like, and one could argue even Nick, who's a prototype synth, he was given a personality, and that personality has since, like, evolved as well. He's the same at his core, but he is not just some random robot. Yeah, see, that makes sense with them, like, using the tribals, because was it the Great Khans who, like, or I guess the ancestors of the Great Khans who were used? Not even ancestors, really, like, because I think Tactics, it's not too far off of the timeline, but I think it was, like, the previous group of Great Khans, because the Great Khans come up in New Vegas. They're one of the factions, and they were almost wiped out. I want to say by the Brotherhood.
Check the terminal on the desk over there. Sinclair's passcode better work.
Okay, I think the worst faction that I've ever seen,
Vacuum cleaners for a reason,
like the Fiends were really bad in New Vegas. I'm like, the Fiends were bad. I mean, none of them were great. Oh, I want that. That just put me way over the weight limit, but you know, that's fine. See, that's how the Fiends are. The Fiends were freaking crazy. If anything, they tamed down the Great Khans. I mean, they're still not great. Great. Like they're still not a good faction, but the Fiends are like the worst of the worst. Alert override, security alert alpha, system.
Welcome
alerts.
Sinister_Studios Z.
Hello, Sinister. How's it going? Okay.
Thank God that worked.
So we have
Let's find our way down to the
overridden that.
That's where
I
Med
am
Tek should be
so
storing
over
the cure.
encumbered. MacCready, babe, where are you? Did you fall down? Babe? Oh no, there you are.
Hey,
Well,
Come hold some stuff for me, MacCready. You can hold like 20 of those. Oh yeah, that did wonders for my my carry weight. Where's the fat man? There it is. The irradiated fat man. Okay, store that. Oh. That took care of it. So, one of the things that I don't necessarily love is how much they have, like, sanitized games now. So, the extent of my gaming when I was a kid, I played The Sims. Okay. So, the OG Sims, you could have exotic dancers. There was... okay, the woohoo bed the vibrating bed did cross multiple games because they kept bringing it back. But, like, there were so many things in the original Sims that I'm like, you can't do that now. I'm like, nobody would put that in a game. In Fallout New Vegas, there is so much content that I was like, they would never put that in a game now. Like, there's... trigger warning for, like, SA and stuff, but there's a character called Cook, and if you want to get into that, that's... Oxhorn does a really good video on, like, his lore and stuff like that, but, like, that character would never be in a game now. The whole casino, was it Gamora, would never be in a game now. Gamora is literally, like, a den of prostitutes. That is it. There's a storyline between one of the Omertas and one of the, like, the best prostitute, the most popular. Her name's Joanna. And so there's, like, this whole story, and it's like, it gets involved, and I'm like, whoa. I like listening to Oxhorn tell, like, the stories of this, but I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you could not have that in a video game these days. But honestly, I think that certain games, like, I feel like the new Fallout games, like, you know, Fallout 4, even if you want to go as far as to say Fallout 76, which I don't really count as a game, but anywho, like, I think that some of those darker aspects would fit well. And not just like this, oh, it was like a subtle hint, if you really look at, like, the way that these skeletons are, or something like that. Like, when we were at it was in Nuka World, the haunted house, I forget what it's called, that one, that had a creepy story. Like, I mean, that one was, like, pretty gruesome. I'm like, well, you know? I'm like, it's gruesome. It was, it was surprising.
Best mistake you'll ever make.
But, like, because I'm so used to the more sanitized games, like, it was genuinely shocking. I was like, whoa! Like, what are they talking about? But I enjoyed that because it's like, that's real. That's getting into, like, the creepy aspects of human psychology. I'm like, yeah, people are capable of being absolute monsters. And I really think that we need to, like, admit that a bit more. Which I get, like, it's a game, it's a video game, it's not meant to be, like, super dark. But then there are games that I'm like, whoa, you took it too far. I'm like, okay. So, I guess there's a fine line between, like, yeah, you're doing good, or, whoa, that's, like, way too freaking much. I don't know. I really like the darker aspects of, like, the Obsidian games. Because I feel like it's more realistic, especially to a world like Fallout. Fallout has very little law. Like, you have your settlements and stuff, but it's not, like, nobody operates under, like, one government or one, like ruling class or anything like that. Like, it's no man's land. It's survival of the fittest, everyone for themselves. So, like, you have these little pockets, like Diamond City, or, like, even Good Neighbor. Good Neighbor is, like, made of the criminals, but they live by a code. They live by a code. So, it's like, yeah, you can kind of see, like, it's not completely lawless. Like, the criminals live by their own rules. Let's see. See, and that to me I don't get. Okay, one of the worst instances that I've seen. And it's stupid. It's something small, but it's stupid. In The Sims 4, there are no burglars.
Bring it on.
There are no burglars, and it's really freaking difficult to kill your Sims. Like, back in the olden days, your Sims would die at the drop of a hat. But now, oh no, we can't do that. We have to sugarcoat everything, and yeah, that's just not a thing. And I'm like, bro, like, I grew up where you could end up killing a house of 8 Sims in, like, 2 minutes flat. You're like, oh, I'm so bad at this. Like, it took effort to keep them alive. I guess they could have deactivated the turrets. That could have actually been. See, and that's what I don't understand. Like, there are some things that I'm like, okay, this was around when I was a kid. It was fine. Like, honestly, Little Rose being like, because this was after my, this was between my dad's first and second divorce. So I was probably like 10? I was like 9 or 10 or so. I was playing The Sims.
Oh, come on!
There was, you know, there was sex. There was exotic dancers. There was death. And we were fine with it. We lived. Our Sims didn't, but we did. What? If you had too many Sims in your house and you couldn't figure out how to get rid of them, guess what? Fireworks, baby. Oh, look, that sucks. Yeah, no, like, sometimes your Sims just had to get a little roasty. It's fine. Yes, the stairs to the pool are gone. It's like, oh, where'd the ladder go? I don't know. Like, this is what you did. And I'm like, we're fine. it did not make any of us crazy. Like, nobody was like, oh, murderer. Like, no, we knew. Like, we still knew right from wrong. Everything was fine. But did we have a really good time playing our video games? Yes, yes we did. Like, cheat codes and stuff like that. Certain, oh gosh, which is it? Sims 3. There is no cheat code for skills. Which is freaking dumb. I'm like, do you know how long this is gonna take me? I'm like, what happened to cheating? Like, why'd you take away my cheating? I'm still going to enjoy the game, but like, what the heck? But yeah, like, all these okay, I played the Oregon Trail when I was a kid. The Oregon Trail. I died of dysentery more than anyone in the 19th century ever has. Like, there were more deaths of dysentery in the video game than there probably were in real life. But like, once again, it's fine. We're fine. Yeah, and that's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, video games turn you so violent. I'm like, no. I can sit here and play Fallout and absolutely decimate all these ghouls. And I'm not a violent person. I actually hate violence. I'm like, I'm very even-tempered. So, I'm like, yeah, no. I think a lot of people who are naturally violent use it as an excuse. And they're like, oh, it was the video games. Or like, anytime anybody has tendencies that are not the social norm, oh, it's the video games. Oh, it's the video games. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yes.
What is,
Have fun with this
Bioshock.
stuff. I have
Bioshock
no
with the little
idea what any of
sisters.
it does.
I couldn't bring myself to do it. Like, they're like, oh, but you can get more learning points and whatnot if you just sacrifice them. I was like, I can't do it. And I think that's the thing. I think if you watch people play video games, you really see who they are as people. Because if you notice, I can't make the bad decisions. It makes me sad. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do the bad thing. And believe me, there are certain games that I have tried to play as like a bad character. I'm like, I can't make that choice. I don't want to do it. Like, it actually makes me upset to choose the objectively like evil choices. So I don't do it.
Joke.
Yeah, we'll just put this guy out of his misery. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm like, I can't sacrifice the little sisters. I have to save them. I can't do horrible things in games. I made one wrong decision in a game one time, and it tore me up. There's games that haven't been, like, destructive or anything, but I get to a part, and I'm, like, devastated. I was playing, what is it, Call of the Sea, and I was at the end of the game. I'm like, yeah, I'm all excited. I'm like, we finally finished the game. Like, this is so cool. And we get to the end, spoiler alert, and her husband isn't there. Like, he went back home because he's like, no, like, it's going to save you to stay here, and I don't want to make that choice harder for you. So, like, if you don't come home, I'm going to just, like, picture you as you were, like, and I was crying. Like, it just hit me like a freight train. I'm sitting there just, like, I was like, I didn't get to say goodbye. And, like, this is not even my husband. This is, like, some random dude in a game. And I'm just like, I didn't get to say goodbye. And, like, I'm horribly crying because I'm like, but, like, this whole time I've been looking for it. I've been trying to save him. And then he left to save me, and I never got to say goodbye to him. And it broke my heart. So I'm like, no, video games don't make you violent. They show you who you are. And if that person is violent, then, like, maybe you want to work on that. Maybe a little therapy. Yeah, see, me personally, I can't make the bad decisions just because, like, me as a person, it makes me sad. I'm just like, oh, like, I can't do that. But, like, it doesn't make you a bad person if you choose the bad things, because sometimes I would like to pick the bad choices just to see how the game would go. But other than that, like, did I open it? Oh, because I did. I got through the password and I was like, I'm done. Yeah, sometimes just for, like, the comedic aspect of, like, yeah, like, pick the bad thing. But,
Bring in the pain.
yeah, I don't necessarily think that video games make people violent.
Incoming ad break.
If anything, that, like I said, just makes me cry. Like, certain character deaths, I am weeping. I got to the end of this game, and I was just like, why is it so sad? I'm such a baby. Yeah, I'm such a baby when it comes to certain things in video games. Or books. Okay, this is only going to make me sound horrible. It's funny. It's funny. So, I grew up in the Twilight era. Yes. Yes, I grew up in the era of Twilight.
Down here in a long time. The
So,
sooner we find that cure, the sooner we can get the heck out of here.
you know,
Pretty sure
me,
we're not alone.
love Twilight, everything. So I'm reading New Moon.
That's how we do things around here.
It was, I got to the part where Edward leaves Bella in the forest. I was so horribly sad. Like, my little tween mind was just so, like, outraged by this, like, the audacity of him to just leave her in the middle of the forest. And I was so distraught, I threw the book. I cracked the spine, like, I was distraught. Like, you know, books and movies and stuff tend to bring out, like, the best or worst in me. Yeah, mostly I just get overly emotional. Overly connected to the books or whatever, and I think it's... I don't know how this works in my brain, though, because everyone's like, oh, yeah, with autism, they find it, like, really hard to, like, empathize with people, and, like, their social cues are usually really bad. I have phenomenal social cues. I can read people's emotions extremely well.
You're wasting my time.
Yeah, I can read people's emotions really well. And, you know, I empathize, especially, like, I'm reading books, I'm feeling what the characters are feeling, like, I get distraught when they get distraught, so I'm like, I don't know how I, like, skipped the socially inept phase, because I'm like, I know what's going on. I'm like, I'm pretty good about that. But yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna send you to hell.
I get all the emotions. Okay, like I said, I grew up when they were popular. It was the in thing to read. I'm sure there's a book from your youth that was, like, super popular that you're just like, yeah, I read it. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure sort of thing. But, like, that's what we read. To be a tween girl back in those days, it was unique. It was an interesting experience. But I also grew up with, like, the apocalyptic, like, love triangle books. Oh, I forgot MacCready, baby, I gave him grenades and I kind of sort of regret it.
feeling eyes on
Not
the
a
back.
very well-read individual. That's okay. Reading is not for everyone. Like, I love reading, but I will agree. It's not for everyone, and that's fine. Like, my husband fears the written word. I say only half jokingly. He hates reading. I'm like, okay. So that is never something we're going to bond over. Because like I said, I love reading. When I have enough spoons, when I have the mental energy to sit there and read, a lot of times I do not. Oh, and MacCready, my love, why did I give you grenades?
That looked like it hurt.
But yeah, it's not for everyone, and that's fine. As my boss likes to say, different strokes for different folks. She's hilarious, I love her. Ooh,
There has to be something worth a few.
I
coins,
also did not get into video games until much later in my life, so that's another thing. Like, I was into reading because I didn't have video games. Now that I have video games, I don't do a whole lot of
What the
reading.
heck happened in here? The place is trashed.
See, and for me, books are about escapism. Because a lot of times, and I think especially when I was younger, that's what it was, is I read so much to just escape my problems.
Trick.
It was easier
Teach
to
me that
feel what other
sometime.
people were feeling than what I was feeling.
Made me
Like, a
Z,
book
Z, Z, Z.
is a story that's already been written. A video game mostly is a story that you are writing as you're going through it. But yeah, I used reading as an escape. Like I said, it was a coping mechanism because a lot of the inner angst that I was feeling, I couldn't handle it. And it was oh, I love little things, little Easter eggs. We're just gonna give them some privacy. But yeah, I couldn't handle a lot of what I was feeling, and so it was just easier to over-inundate myself with books, because I was reading all the time. I was never without a book.
What the
I
heck
carried a book in
happened
my
here?
backpack, I had a book in my
Place is
purse, like, I
trashed.
always had a book. Just so that if I got stressed, or if I was bored, like, I would just retreat into the world of the book. And that's how I took care of my problems. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Safety. I think we have covered.
Yeah, I very much plead the fifth on that one. So, I did not start reading fluffy romance novels until I was in high school, and the entire reason that I started reading them was because I met my best friend in high school, freshman year, second day of school. We go into the gym, they're getting us all sorted, and I had just the general, what is it called? Like general physical education or something like that. So I'm sitting there and I'm on the bleachers. I don't know anybody in this class. Like, I have no idea. Maybe it was the first day. So I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm like, I'm a freshman. I'm already, like, social anxiety is, like, peak. I'm freaking the F out. And I hear laughing. I'm like, that is so out of place when, like, I'm about to, like, throw up because I'm so nervous. I'm like, who is laughing? Who's laughing right now? And I happened to look up, and she was sitting a couple of rows above me. And she's blushing like you wouldn't believe, and she's just laughing. And I'm like, so I'm looking at her, and she looks at me, and I'm like, hi. And so I ask, what are you laughing at? And she said, oh, this book I'm reading. What are you reading? And then it was just all downhill from there. And then it was, I was buying books and hiding them from my mother, and then my mother found out, and she was like, oh, honey, I was reading those when I was much younger than you. And she's like, here, let me give you some recommendations. I think you might like this. And I'm like, oh, dear sweet Lord. So, yeah. I've been reading them since I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school when I started reading romance novels. I still have the very first book, the very first romance novel that I ever read, and she was spicy. Like, when did that book come out? I guarantee that book was probably like late 90s, early 2000s. Let me see. I just popped like every... Oh, hi. Hi, Ketamine. Oh, I'm going to shift you over there. Okay, so this lovely little red novel came out in... What's your copyright date? Ooh, I called it 2000 when this book came out, and she was spicy. And of course you read one, and then you gotta read the rest of the series, and then it just, yeah, it just evolved. I have a library. I have a library. And you can guess what most of them are. But yeah, no. Another thing you have to realize about Young Rose. Young Rose was very... how do I put it? Like, slightly obsessed with, like, romance and the thought of, like, being loved and accepted. So I read a lot of those. Because, obviously, you know, hero ends up getting the girl, and girl ends up being loved by said hero. Yes. So, that is a stream with Audio Ignis, and we read books, and then we do a discussion about the chapters that we read. So, yes, I do that. Right now we're reading Howl's Moving Castle. We've been trying to finish that book forever, but then things just kept popping up. So yeah, we've been meaning to finish it for a while, but yes. And like I said, that's not all I read. I mean, it's a lot of what I read, but not all of it.
I never could wrap my head around all this.
I don't know where they are.
But yes. It's... Oh, gosh. Now I'm like, what is it even called? Spoiler alert. That's what it's called. It's Spoiler Alert, Book, Cast, and More. Is what the series is called. There's medics. Ooh.
There we go.
You've collected an issue of the Massachusetts Surgical Journal. Permanently inflict plus 2% limb damage. Very nice, very nice. MacCready, honey, I have a knife. Mayhaps you might want to back up. Okay, so we have Prevent. And it just says Med Tek's Prevent. It has a very unique, like, I don't even know. I'm like, is that needle for, like, injection? Or is it, like, I don't know. But I'm taking it, because that's the cure that we needed. MacCready! Babes.
Hey,
Yeah, what is it?
here you go,
We did it.
MacCready.
Holy crap, we actually did it! We just gave Duncan a fighting chance to live. I don't know how I'll ever be able to pay you back for this. I owe you big time.
All I care about is curing your son.
I know you do. I'm just getting tired of taking instead of giving. Maybe one day I'll learn to get my priorities straight.
I still can't believe that's
Anyway,
Matt Mercer.
The last step ahead of us is getting the cure to Daisy and Good Neighbor. With her caravan contacts, she's the only one I trust to get this to Duncan on time. This is the last favor I'm going to ask. I promise. Let's go.
Still can't believe that's Matt Mercer. What is the reallying? The fact that that's Matt Mercer? Yeah, completely threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, what? Yeah! It's crazy! Okay, where are they telling me to go? When you listen to him do certain roles, like, you can hear it. Because at first I was like, no. I was like, there's no way. And then I actually looked up, like, some of Matt Mercer's, like, recording, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is him. Just like Laura Bailey, she actually does several voices in Skyrim. Oh, and Laura Bailey is in the Fallout universe. She plays the speaking voice of Vera Keyes in Fallout New Vegas Dead Money DLC. So she's the voice of Vera Keyes / Christine. I was like, no freaking way. And I was like, oh, I hear it. She's also the voice of Serana in Skyrim. But yeah, no, it's Matt Mercer. I was actually, I was being a nerd and watching some videos about Fallout New Vegas, and then somebody brought up, no, what Fallout was it? Was it? Maybe it was, damn it, which one? I think it was Fallout 4, but it was, Far Harbor. And Sam Rigel, oh my gosh, they're all here! All the besties! Sam Rigel is actually, so the voice of Scanlan is also in Fallout. He's in Far Harbor, and he is one of the children of Adam. And... who are you?
Hey there, doll.
What's the trigger? But yeah. So Sam Rigel is in Fallout 4 as well, and I think it was in that comment where someone's like, yeah, that's Sam Rigel. I was like, no freaking way. And they're like, yeah, and Matt Mercer is MacCready. I was like, oh, no. I also like Vox Machina, because, like I said, I'm a nerd. So, yeah. I fangirled over that quite a bit. Okay, we're going to turn the music back on so you have something to listen to besides me. That dating game, that's so incredibly helpful. I have no idea what game you're talking about. Oh boy, I think that's the West Everett Estates. That's got mutants. Yeah, I just, like, I fangirl over the voices sometimes. What was it? I was watching Batman Beyond, the animated series, with my husband. And there's this random, like, side character. He, like, doesn't even really have, like, a part. But he did this weird, like, vocal take. And I was like, that's Tim Curry. And my husband's like, what? He's like, he didn't even speak. He just made this weird, like, garbling sound. I was like, that's Tim Curry. And then, sure enough, we looked it up and I was like, oh my gosh, I was right! This one random guy that he didn't even, like, say a word. The thing that got me to recognize him was just, like I said, this weird, like, sound that he made. I was like, it's Tim Curry. Sinister, I don't know. Cause that's like, that takes investment. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to invest, like, all that time and, like, the emotional energy, too, because I love Vox Machina, but since I know what happens later, I'm like, I can't, it breaks my heart. I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen, and I don't want to finish, like, the animated series, because, like, I'm gonna have to watch it. Like, I already saw, like, them, like, playing it and it happening. I'm like, I can't. It's like when Hubs made me watch, Doctor Who. I was like, no, I don't want to watch Doctor Who. Like, that's so lame. And then all of a sudden I watched it and was obsessed with it. And then we get to the, I think the first one was The Angels Take Manhattan. And I'm like, horribly sobbing. My husband's like, are you good? Because he had already watched it. He knew what was going on. So I'm, like, ugly sobbing. I was just absolutely emotionally destroyed. And I'm like, why would you do this to me?
Hey, I think someone's out there. Are so dead.
So yeah, there's like, I want to, but there's like such a chance for heartache. I'm like, do I want to hurt myself? Why are these stupid raiders like so freaking strong?
I'm hungry.
I swear I heard something.
Yeah, I saw that he wasn't DMing this time, which like, I mean, but he's so good as a DM though. Like, that's the only thing, is like, I worry that like this new DM is not going to be as good because Matt Mercer's just fantastic. He's just an amazing, he's just human. It's like when you already have someone who's perfect for the job, like, oh, nade. It's okay, MacCready. Just lay down. I'll take care of everything. Okay, let's just stem up for a second. I hate, and I think this thing actually has the completely upgraded mag. Stupid. Yeah, so this is the thing. I'm like, okay. I think I've seen Brennan. If it's the person I'm thinking, yes, I've seen them, and
Sure we're not
they're not bad. But like Matt Mercer,
They're here! Over here!
like Matt Mercer, you just, like I said, he's perfect. Like the range of voices that he can do is just so amazing. And he just makes it so entertaining. But also, like, the devious mind of that man. Like I said, watching the end of Vox Machina, or the actual campaign itself, I'm like, I'm dying. I'm dying inside. It hurts. Like, why does it hurt? Are you saying I have the aim of a potato? Okay, the players are great. I've seen the art. Have you seen the artwork for the new characters? Like, they're pretty fire. You know what, Eris? Just for that, I'm gonna have, like, horrible potato aim for the rest of the game. Be like, oh, what's that? Waste 50 bullets on one thing? But yeah, I know the new character art is, like, fantastic. Like I said, I'm excited, but, like, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to ache inside anymore. Honestly, though, even my own D&D campaign, I'm like, everyone's like, are we good for Sunday? I'm like, I'm like, I don't want to know what's going to happen to my character, because if I die, I'm going to be really upset, because I've already died once.
Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
That I'm also, like, is slightly peeved, because they're like, oh my gosh, like, how did you guys not catch this? Like, why didn't anybody ask? I'm like, we did. It's just we didn't straight up go, hey, are you working for the evil guy, even though we have absolutely no reason to believe that you would be? Like, hey. I'm like, okay, we asked questions, it's just you guys were being deliberately withholding on information. Like, he could have straight up told us, but no, every time we ask a question, it was deliberately vague, and at the point that all of our characters were at, I was like, none of us were emotionally in a place to be asking these, like, deep probing questions. Like, hey, where did you come from? Are you working with the bad guy? Like, no, nobody was going to ask that. So we ended up in a position where now they're like, oh, like, why didn't you even catch it? It should have been so easy. I'm like, okay, for those of us, like, really, really, like, into the like, role-playing and stuff, it's like, our characters have been through the ringer. Like, we're distraught. We've lost people. We're going through our personal trauma. Nobody's going to be sitting here asking the guy who's been helping us, hey, by the way, do you have, like, any mysterious plot to, like, maybe, like, kill us? Just saying, I have feelings. I have feelings about this. Okay, anywho, we're going to finish this gosh darn quest.
Daisy.
MacCready, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you?
No, how could I stay away from someone as cute
He's
as
in the
you,
next
Daisy?
building.
You're a lousy liar. But I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy.
Oh, there he
I
is.
found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh my god. That's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the Pharaohs almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. My friend here got me through Med Tek. Now, all I need to do is to get the cure into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, MacCready. You've saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
If MacCready trusts you, then that's good enough for me.
I appreciate that. He's actually not so bad. Once you get to know him. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors, and he's reliable. It will arrive at your homestead in no time, MacCready.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of MacCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
Okay, we actually finished a quest!
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
You're the one who walked in
Daisy.
here.
Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in.
Right? I'll take a look. Sure.
It's a little bit of everything.
But yeah, no, I have feelings about how our campaign is going. So, by the way, we're supposed to have D&D on Sunday if anybody wants to watch that. I'm going to be doing the British accent again, so that's going to be fun. I haven't done it in a long time, so I'm going to have to, like, figure out how to do that. So, yeah, bear with me. It'll be fine. I'll rediscover myself, I guess. I should have sold that, too. That's fine.
Peace, sister.
Oh, hi,
Don't
Claire.
worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Cleo makes me so uncomfortable. I can't even put my finger on why exactly, but I'm like, Cleo, like, But yeah, anywho. Yeah, we'll be doing D&D on Sunday, so... Once again, like I said, bear with me. I'm relearning how to do things. I'm gonna be like, what does this button do? How do I do this? What is this again? I don't know what's happening. I mean, maybe I think it's because they gave her like a sultry voice that I'm like, it's uncomfy.
Yes?
Okay, we'll turn on the music back on. Then we'll go run to Sanctuary. Do the usual avoiding. What's his face? Garby. I'm telling you, I have beef with the man. Like, there are other... Actually, I think Pam's in a Sultron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pam's in the Sultron, and she doesn't give me weird vibes. So, like, it's not the fact that she's in a Sultron. MacCready.
Hey.
I need... I should probably take the frag grenades from him. My man's be a little dangerous. Where did you get a minigun? Baby
Need
love, what are
something?
you doing? Yeah, the Assaultrons are my least favorite robot to come against. I'm like, oh great, this is how I die. Yeah, not a huge fan of the Assaultrons. Like, they're a cool concept, but like, my lord, those things will, like, especially when there's two. Oh my gosh, what is it? Vault 95 has 2 Assaultrons out front, and I'm like, great. Every single time I go anywhere near it, I'm like, and I've been torn to pieces. Like, how lovely. So yeah, no, not a fan, not a fan. Yeah, the robots will give you a little bit of PTSD. Put away all of my Nuka-Cola. Oh, I got a perfectly preserved pie last time, and I'm like, I won, I can quit the game. Yes! I think you did end up telling me. Yeah, I remember... Oh, but wasn't there a problem with the financing and everything? Did you guys get that sorted out? Because I remember you said that Lily was, like, really stressing out about the financing. Because what was it, like, the finance company didn't send a payment through or something? So did that ever get sorted out?
I'm hungry.
I've never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
I wonder if I talk to MacCready if he has more to say. Or if I have to travel with him a little bit more. I also realized I probably have a lot of, like, Vault Tech lunchboxes, and that's probably taking up a lot of space. Okay, good. Because, yeah, that's what I had last heard, was that there was still a problem with the payments and everything. What is that? Oh, it's the bobblehead. Okay, I'm like, what has weight and what doesn't? Most of the miscellaneous shouldn't have any weight. Okay, where... Holy cow, I have a lot of Nuka Cake tickets. Nuka-Cola lunchbox. Don't ask me why I'm hoarding them. I don't even know. Orders. Eliminate rows. Great. This song's sad, but I really like the beat and everything. Come on, Vault Tech. Where is it? Because I know I probably have a lot of them. Vault Tech. Oh, I have. Oh, they have 0 weight. Pff. What am I worried about? Well, stop. Put them over there. You have an attention-starved Roddy. Go pay attention. I think this will actually be it for this episode. So, we're done. We're saving. Save over that. I don't even know how long I've been going. That's the problem, is I keep, like, losing track. Let's see. or 22 minutes. It's fine. Okay. Anywho, that's going to be it for this episode. So I will say thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Members' Choice. But until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic